Hello, hello, and welcome to Coaching Corner with me, Tracy Forsyth. So today I want to talk about this expression, when one door shuts, another one opens. And when I was leaving a big job and I didn't know what I was going to do next, my friend Tobi wrote in my leaving card, remember, when one door shuts, another one opens, but standing in the corridor is a bee. Rude word. And I just love that, because saying things like, don't worry, you'll get snapped up, or there's plenty more fish in the sea, whilst they're absolutely true, they gloss over the ghastliness of the in-between bit. That in-between bit, the standing in the corridor between one door shutting and not knowing where or when the next door will open, is horrible. It's worrisome, it's lonely, it's stressful, and it can last a long time. So, there may be plenty more fish in the sea, but when you've just been knocked over by a tidal wave of emotion because a relationship has ended, you are in no state to go fishing again. So I just really appreciated that comment, standing in the corridor is the B word, because it acknowledged that part of the journey. So, what do you do if you are standing in that corridor and not knowing when or where the next door is over? Well, first, I think acknowledge that it is blooming rubbish and take the time to process your emotions, to lick your wounds. I think it's really useful to be able to name your emotions, to separate them out. So I am angry. I am dejected. I am despairing. I am terrified, whatever it might be. Because I know from coaching that processing and acknowledging how you're feeling and what is going on is just enormously helpful in itself. Simply glossing over it or trying to squish it down just doesn't help. And I think it's a matter of self-respect and self-care, that you respect and care enough about yourself to acknowledge what you are feeling and take it seriously, rather than just give it some platitude about, oh, there, it'll be fine. And I also know that having that acknowledgement, that process often means that there is forward movement. You can move on once you've acknowledged something. You've kind of heard yourself. You accept that you are in this situation for now, and it sucks. And then what? Well, you move forward one step at a time. We are naturally creative, resourceful, adaptable human beings. We are born problem solvers. We find ways. So think about, what do you need in this corridor bit? Is it some support and understanding? Is it putting something into action? Is it being busy doing something useful? Think about what success would look like standing in the corridor. If you fast forward to beyond when that next door opens and look back, what would have been a successful standing in the corridor look like? What would have been a good use of your time? And finally, what if we change the saying from one door shuts, another one opens, and standing in the corridor is an opportunity? How about that? Let me know what you think. See you soon. See you next week.